MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Walker Buehler will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He will lead this one off today. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is 1-2 now. And the pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Max Fried will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. High in the air out to center field. Acuna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and up next the catcher Travis d'Arnaud. The 3-1. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. And he takes a called strike two. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
That is good.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Standing in now, Adam Duvall. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. At the plate now, Nick Markakis hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground to second, and Markakis has got himself a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. So stepping in, Max Muncy. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Albies picks it up, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at former number 1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
In now, A.J. Pollock. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. So here's Cody Bellinger to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off 2-2 now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And that will be the first base hit of the ballgame for the Dodgers.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. They hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
That swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
So now to the plate, Walker Buehler. High in the air out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for two coming on this two-run home run. We've played 2-1 Los Angeles. Acuna digs in now as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Pollock looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-1. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Into the box, Max Fried. Now a bunt attempt here. Turner is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for a walk, the catcher, Travis Darno.
Here's the catcher, Travis Darno. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. A great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. We played 2.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Will Smith, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1.
Of course, there was a fastball.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Albies scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. And we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Swanson stands at second with no outs. Fouled away. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
All even now, 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Nick Markakis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. To the plate now, Austin Riley. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in to try it again, Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that's through for a hit. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Oh, that was a nice job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Called strike 2. The 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
To 1-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Line drive, base hit down the line. He'll get it into second.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. A ball and 2 strikes. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So here now is the pitcher, Max Fried. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And yet another strikeout here, his 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. Jock Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
31. Jock Peterson.
Anticipated. Here's a ground ball now to the right side, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Coming to the plate now, Will Smith. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Ready for another shot now, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order through 5, all even at 2-2. Joe Kelly takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Ready for another chance? Dansby Swanson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 1-2, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. Muncy is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
23, Adam Duvall.
Digging in, Adam Duvall. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Here's Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
At the plate, Justin Turner. It was a walk in his last trip. Bases are empty, one man out. Hard on the ground towards short. Swanson brings it in. On to first, and there are two down.
Now back, first baseman, Matt Muncy.
So two gone now for the Dodgers in the sixth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up Acuna. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty B, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
In now, A.J. Pollock. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. And Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nick Markakis.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. Pollock is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Striding forward now, Ronald Acuna. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Runners on first with 1 down. swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Markakis ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Number 20. Marcel Ozuna.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. One for the Braves on the Freddie Freeman double. Get up and stretch. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Darren O'Day gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Darren O'Day.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. The 2-1. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Austin Barnes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Austin.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Standing in now, Will Smith. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt.
especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Two down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. 1 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. A.J. Minter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Corey Seager. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And there's one down now.
The batter, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now to the plate, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Now back.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Gavin Lux will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 9.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Chopped in front of home plate. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. The 2-1 pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, and is now 5-3. Plate now, Cody Bellinger. And it's 1-2. Now here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's now 5-3 LA.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This game for the Dodgers. Now playing third base.
Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
74. Kenley Jansen.
Set to start the ninth in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Adam Duvall.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Nick Markakis digging in now. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
A runner at first with no outs here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Now at the plate, Austin Riley. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the 1-1. Back up the middle. Oh, what a dive to first. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
Take our leave. Time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. No better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Five to 3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Pedro Baez earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.